T. Clark here, and this video is going to go over the AP Computer Science A 2025 CED FRQ number 3. So 3 is always going to be an array list from now on, well, until the next CED. But for the next few years, it'll be only about array lists. So array lists first have to have a class, objects that you put into the array list. So the first page, the first class will be the objects that we put into the list. So we have an item info class to store information about an item in the store. So we have item info, and we have the get name method, we have the get cost method, and we have the is available method, which will return whatever. I'm assuming those are the instance variables, but we don't have to worry about that. We're just going to use .getName, .getCost, and the cost will always be positive. Yeah. Okay. So a single unit will be positive. And is available is either true or false if the item is available. So we have items that are going to go into this inventory list, which is on the next page. I was getting ahead of myself. So the next page says we have the item inventory class. We'll maintain the list of inventory. So inventory is what we're going to use. That contains all items at the store. Okay, so we have partial declaration of the inventory class. Okay, we have the list called inventory. We have this method we're going to implement. And one thing that's different this year, or from now on, I guess, is that part 3 will only have one method, I guess. That's what it looks like. It'll be worth like 6 points, something like that. But we only have to worry about one method. We don't have to worry about the constructor. The constructor is set up for us. It'll do that new array list all set up for us. We don't have to worry about that. But for average within range, okay, what does this even do? It says it returns the average cost of the available items whose cost is between the lower and upper. So we have to loop through the whole list, get the cost inclusive of these two numbers, lower and upper. And lower is always going to be less than upper or the same. I guess you could just find one number. If it was like 25 and 25, it'd only find the average cost of the $25 item, which would be 25, I guess. So at least one available element has a cost between lower and upper inclusive, and none are null. Okay, so that's good. We don't have to worry about null in this problem, at least. We're going to return the average, so we probably have to count. We have to loop through them all. So that's what I'm going to think of. This is what I'm thinking right now. Loop over all items. What I want to do, I want to get see if item matches, and if it does, I'm going to get the cost, and I'm going to increment the total count, because you're right, the average is you to divide by the total. Add them up, you add get cost and add to total, increment the total count. So I have two variables I'm keeping track of, the total number and the total cost. Okay, so it says right this method average within range should return the average cost of the items in inventory. That's what I just talked about. So here's an example. So we have all these items, and it's going to say average within range 10 to 50. So 10 to 50, this one, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. So a $20 action item, $45 frying pan, $10 mug. What about the watch? Did they mess up? Is College Board messing up again? Probably. It looks like it might be. Wait. It's not available. Oh, it's false. Okay, I'm dumb. Okay, so it has to be true. See if item matches and is available. I'm dumb. Not the College Board. That happens often, honestly. So we don't care about the watch because it has to be true. Okay, so I almost forgot about that. Let's see. Is that it? That's it. Okay. So I'm gonna say I need my double total cost, and obviously I start counting at 0. I need my int total count. I haven't found any item yet. There'll be at least one, but for now it's a 0. I'm going to loop over my, I'm going to use an enhanced loop, why not? I'm going to say item info for every item in my inventory. I'm gonna do whatever. Then I'm gonna do this right now. Do the average. Let's return the total cost divided by total count. And since total cost is already double, I don't have to worry about casting anything. So it'll turn into a double, so that's good. So add them up and divide by the however many there are. That's the average. Okay, so how do we get these total cost and total count? I'm going to see if the item is available, if it matches. So I'm going to just say item dot available first. How do I do that? I have to look up at my item. It's not available. It is available. It is available. I have to use the accessor method on these. If the item is available, and I'll do the cost in there somehow. So it has to be within the lower and upper bounds. So the cost has to be within. Do I need the name even? I don't think I need the name. Yeah, I don't care about the name. I just care about the, yeah, action figure had nothing to do with my answer. Answer is just a number. So I need the cost. So item.getCost has to be bigger than or equal to, it's inclusive, so I have to use that equal to the lower bound, and item.cost is less than the upper bound. So again, I'm saying if the item's available, so not the watch, and if the price is between lower and upper. Okay, it means it's above the lower and it's below the upper. Okay, looks good, looks good. I think that's how you do it, pretty sure. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the cost and add it to the total cost. So total cost plus equal, total cost plus equals the items cost. I have to make sure I'm using the .get, the accessor methods. Sometimes I forget that. And then I want to increment the total count. So I found one that matches. So there's one more. Just add them up and divide by the total. I think that's it. Let's run it and see. Hopefully I didn't make any typos or anything. What should it be? It should be, a typo. Yep, I just said it and then I messed it up right here. .get cost. That might not be, they might not be nice when they grade it. So make sure you do get cost. What is it? It should return 25? It's not 25. I didn't get 25. Why did I not get 25? So it's 20 plus 45 plus 10. That's 65, 75. Wait, what? Divided by 3 should be 25, right? Are my helper methods messed up again? Probably. I probably messed up. It's just action figures. That's why it's 20. Oh no, I didn't fix this. Okay, so the code was the code. It's probably correct. I need to work on my helper methods that I set up but didn't set up. What is this? 45. What do we got? These don't matter. These don't matter. All that matters is true or false. True, 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 false. True, true, false. This one's what? 45 bucks for that watch or whatever. 59. Coffee mug was 10. And then dish was only 2 bucks. Okay, so now it should be 25. Oh, yeah, 25, there it is. Okay, so I'll fix that for my students, but for now, have a good day. Wait, let's go back, because I know some of you like to just skip ahead. Again, don't forget the .accessor methods. when you do these. Have a good day.